Can Nick Walker beat Hadi Choopan, and if so, how will he do it? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. In a previous video, I gave my top 4 for the upcoming Olympia, and as I see it right now, as I saw it as at the time of the video, Hadi Choopan, Nick Walker, Samson Dauda, and Derek Lunsford. I see it as 2 distinct battles, one for first and second, and one for third and fourth. I think this year we're going to see a little bit of a change in things. I think the deciding factor on stage is going to end up being conditioning and muscularity. I'm not saying that all the other criteria is not going to matter, but I think conditioning and muscularity is going to carry a little more weight this year. That's why I'm going in the direction I'm going. Quickly, with Derek, I think his body is at a point where he needs a rest. I think he's starting to show signs. I think when he steps on stage at the Olympia, we're going to see a regression. His body's going to be tired. I think he's going to struggle to even bring in a package as good as last year's Olympia, which got him third place. Third place, I have Samson Dauda. Like I said, for all his great attributes, I think at the end of the day, conditioning and muscularity are going to hold more weight in the decision process this year. And Samson is not known for his conditioning. He did bring in his best conditioning to date last year's Olympia. That won't be enough. And can he bring him better than that? We have to go by track record. Now, getting to Hadi and Nick now, a couple of weeks ago, looking at Hadi, I'm like, there's no way anybody's going to stop this guy. And I made the video at a point where, well, if Nick can bring in Hadi conditioning with his physique, but the question would be, can he bring in Hadi conditioning? Right now, I'm at a point where I'm not so sure he has to bring in Hadi-like conditioning. And don't get me wrong, Nick brings in great conditioning, just like nobody out there now brings in the kind of conditioning Hadi does. Now I'm not so sure he needs to bring in Hadi conditioning. Yes, his last 2 packages, Pittsburgh and New York, were his best to date. He would have to bring in better conditioning than that, which my gut is telling me we're going to see not just a little better, a lot better, if you can believe that. I really think we're going to see a lot better conditioning. That in itself is a problem. I think last year when Nick stepped on stage at New York Pro, he was around the 250 range. stepping on stage here at the Pittsburgh and New York, he's in the 262 range. That's quite a bit up from what he was last year at New York, and the conditioning is night and day. As hard as it is to believe, he actually put muscle, big as he is, he actually put muscle on. At the 12 week, he's still growing up to the 12-week out mark from the Olympia. 292 pounds. No, he's not stage conditioned, but at 292 pounds, the kind of conditioning he's showing is pretty damn good. And he's only 5'7". That's pretty scary, if you would. I don't think he has 20 pounds of body fat and water to lose to step on stage shredded. That would actually put him a little heavier than he was at Pittsburgh and New York. He's still growing. Structural flaws and all, and Hadi beats him structurally. There's no arguing that. But structural flaws and all, Nick's optimized his development to minimize his structural weaknesses to the best possibly could. He looks like he's on track to be about 5, maybe 6 pounds bigger than he was at Pittsburgh and New York. If he brings in a level of conditioning, like I said, doesn't have to be Hadi level conditioning, but a notch or two above where he is now, which is damn good to say the least, he can simply out muscle Hadi and walk away the new Mr. Olympia. I do think I'm really strong on this feeling that it's going to be two-man battles. The third and fourth place battle between Samson and Derek, and the first and second place battle between Hadi and Nick. Smart money might go on Hadi, but it might not be so smart. This is going to be, any way you look at it, it's going to be a really, really exciting Olympia. I just want to finish off with this. Once again, those of you people who wrote Nick off, and I was harsh on him over last year's events, but I never wrote him off. All you people that wrote him off, you're going to be eating your words come this Olympia. It's going to be a battle, I strongly feel, between Hadi Choopan and Nick Walker. And Nick Walker, the way I feel at this moment, has a very, very good chance of stopping Hadi Choopan, who looks like he's on a freaking mission. You can agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video. Either way, let me know in the comment section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.